Alrighty, good morning, y'all. Hopefully, y'all are doing good. All right, we get Unity up and running. Let me just fix something real quick over here. Overlay with chat. Where's my chat? There we go. All right, Rich is going to jump into it. It's, I mean, I think I only have like about 30 minutes this morning. Almost didn't want to jump in, but I mean, we're trying to just do our best to knock some stuff off here. One at a time, one shader at a time. We are slowly making that progress. You know, the thing that I, kind of keep coming back to is that, like, life is busy right now. But if I make a little bit of progress every day, it feels at least like we are moving. I kind of like how this is I do kind of like how this is looking. I'm happy that we're doing it sort of one by one and learning as we go. It does feel like it's a good stepping. It feels like a good stepping stone to learning like shader graph, quite honestly. And then maybe when I have to do something simpler, I'll be able to, maybe have a little bit more inspiration here. Okay, so I want to get I want to like prevent precision issues. So we're going to get time, a fraction node. We're going to connect the time node to the fraction node. We're going to create the warped UVs over here. Like this. We're going to add the fraction to the add. Cool, cool, cool. We're going to generate random noise. So we're going to create a node, random range. We're going to set the min to 0, the max to 1. We're going to connect the add, I guess, to the input. And then we have some random noise that does look like static. We're going to create a multiply node. The random range is going to go to A1. We are going to put static strength over here, and that's going to go into B.
just what I'm going through. This is nothing new. No, no, just another phase of finding what I really need is what makes me bleed. But like a new disease, but Lord, she's still too young to choose. She's still too young. She's still too young. I am to you. You do not need.
Okay, so where was I? Multiply by glitch intensity. Create node multiply. Then we have our keyword, static noise. This one's a relatively easy one to put together. Static noise. If you added the static noise keyword, connect the multiply output from step 5 to on. And then we're going to put, we could create a float, create node, float, set that to 0, and then we put that to the off. For off.
So many pretty people. So many pretty faces.
So this gets added before the scan line. So one thing I want to do is I'll do this. I will create a group. We'll call this effect, what was it, effect 5, step. And then the out is going to go to, there's a multiply somewhere. Maybe this multiply. The static overlay gets added to the texture sample output. Don't quite know how to organize this. Create an add node, connect your sample texture 2D output. Sample texture, what? Sample texture 2D output. Oh, I see, there's this multiply here. Okay, this multiply I think has to come out of this grouping. Texture, create an add node, connect your sample texture output to add. Oh, I have a multiply. So I create an ad, I go to the output here. I could do that, I suppose. And I think I'm supposed to do this. And then that's gonna go. Then the output of this ad goes into the scanline multiply. The scanline multiply is this. So not this anymore. Ooh, okay. But this. So what do we have? Do we have, okay, I need to save. And then we can see the scan lines are there. The static is not there. I like the scan lines, don't like the wobble. I'll fix that in a bit. Distortion strength, static strength. Okay. I do like that a lot. That actually looks kind of cool. Okay. Why am I missing? Oh, glitch intensity? Is that what I wanted to do? Right, glitch intensity, because that's going to allow me to control this with a script. Oops, I didn't want to do that. Sorry. Back to small screen. Yeah, that's just like, I'm cool with that. Like, even if I don't do a whole bunch of like distortion, like if I make this 0, I can't make that 0. But even if I make that like really small, like I like that it gets more intense. Cool. That looks really nice. Just the static, I think, just looks nice. That's actually kind of cool. I'm digging that. Okay, how much time do I have? Okay, cool. We're done that. We're done with the static. We had done the horizontal jitter problem, so we'll remove that. Moving background. And then we'll start the scrolling static. Let's see if I can figure this out in 10 minutes. So we are going to do a split node. And very similar, very likely going to pull in the warp here. We are going to create a multiply node. Let me shrink this a little bit. Let me shrink this a little bit. Give me more room. Create node, multiply. I imagine the G is going into A. We are going to set B to 1.5. Cool. We are going to create a time node. Multiply out is going to go right. Okay, so we're going to do this, a time node. We're going to create a multiply node. set b to 1.5, multiply out. Oh, sorry, we're gonna create a, let's delete, let's create an add node. Multiply out is gonna go to A. The time is gonna go to B. What are we doing? We're creating a scrolling static band. Okay. We are going to create a fraction node. And the add out is going to go to fraction in. I mean, this is very similar to split, multiply, fraction, subtract, absolute. Add out goes to fraction, fraction out goes to, we're going to create a power node. Out is going to go here, and then what are we going to do? We're going to set b to 5. Okay. We are going to create power node. We're going to create a multiply node. We're going to feed into the distortion. So power out is going to go to a multiply. We'll set b to 5. Okay. There is a distortion placeholder. I don't recall the distortion. Feed into distortion.
first day of my life. Swear I was born right in the doorway. I went out in the rain, suddenly everything changed. They're spreading blankets on the beach. Yours is the first face that I saw. I think I was blind before I met you.
Back in Effect 4, after... Oh, right, it's back in Effect 4. After you multiply the noise by glitch intensity, you didn't immediately feed that into Vector 2. You pass it through to add nodes.
Yeah, these things take forever. I especially am slow. But I realized that I need you, and I wondered if I could come home. Remember the time you drove all night just to meet me in the morning? And I thought it was strange, you said everything changed. You felt as if you just woke up.
Gotcha. So I want to, for the static,
This is the first day of my life.
after you build the random range chain,
But now I don't care, I could go anywhere with you, and I'd probably be happy.
after you build the random range change, take the raw random range output before the static strength.
If these things there's no telling, we just have to wait and see. But I'd rather be working for a paycheck than waiting to win the lottery. Besides, maybe this time it's different. I mean, I really think
This
you
nudges the
like
distortion UV slightly based on static noise, a small random horizontal jitter baked into the base distortion. So what do? Random range out goes to multiply 0.02, add number 1, be input, and then I guess... Okay, so... I guess I get rid of this? Or can I have 2 outputs? Oops. Another multiply.
Hometowns bringing you down, or you're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. Or you're gonna step into line like your daddy done, punching the time and climbing life's long ladder. You've been howling at the moon like a slack-jawed fool and breaking every rule they can throw on.
Okay, I want to figure this out before we go.
One of these days it's gonna be right soon. You'll find your legs and go and stay gone. Young man, full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow. Young man, gonna make a stand.
The question is, do I just do like this?
You beg, you steal, you ball. Well, all the friends that you knew in school, they used to be so cool. Now they just bore you. But look at 'em now, already pulling the plow. So quick to
Let's see, what? How does that look?
some old you.
um, probably not what I was trying to do.
Dreaming of the day you're gonna pack your bags, put the miles away. Oh, just grab your girl and go where no one knows you. What will all the old folks say? So the hometown's bringing you down, or you're drowning in the small talk and the chatter. Or you're gonna step into line like your daddy done, punching the time and climbing life's long
Yeah, no, that's
ladder.
that breaks it for sure. Okay.
Young man, full of big plans and thinking about tomorrow.
Maybe not quite what I wanted to do.
Gonna make a stand, you beg, steal, you borrow. You beg, you steal, you borrow.
Hmm.
I don't practice Santeria. I ain't got no crystal ball. I had $1 million, but I spent it all. If I could find that honey in that Sancho that she's found, I'd pop a cap in Sancho.
Okay. What's in add one's inputs? That is the glitch intensity. Yes, if glitch intensity is currently set to 0, add number one's A input is 0. So the only thing coming out of add 1 is whatever the static noise is contributing to. That 0.2 multiplied random noise that then flows straight through to the vector 2 offset CV, which is does that help? I should probably save. Okay. Hard to tell if that's working as intended. for is punk ass. Does anything really change? Yeah, no. Is the static noise contributing because the path to add one isn't gated by glitches at all? It runs constantly. If you want to.
Guards at the on-ramps, armed to the teeth, and you may case the grounds from the Cascades to Puget Sound. You are not permitted to leave. I know there's a big world out there like the one that I saw on the screen. In my living room late last night, it was almost too bright to see.
Where was I?
A party if it happens every night, pretending there's glamour and candelabra when you're drinking by candlelight. What does it take to get a drink in this place? What does it take? How long must I wait? What does it take to get a drink in this place?
Power out goes to multiply times 5,
What does it take?
which goes to
How long must I
the add number 2 in base input. I don't know if I want to do that, but let's see.
How long must I
Oh, actually, I kind of like that, but I don't know how it's going to look overall. In the scan lines, it looks interesting. It's just like too intense, yeah?
Covered hill to landslide rock.
Yeah, I don't know. Power outs, multiply A, random range from effect 5, random range from effect 5. Raw output before raw output before the static strength multiply goes to B here. So we're adding, okay. Create a vector 3 node. This represents hue, saturation, and values. So let's do create node vector 3. Simple noise from effect 4, the output before the subtract node. Okay. That's fun. That goes to where? That goes to X. Set vector 3y to 0.8. Power times random range multiply. Goes to Z. Color space conversion. Set it to HSV to RGB in the nodes drop down. HSV to RGB. Vector 3 out goes in. That's cool. Out goes to multiply in. We'll create a multiply node. Multiply. The out goes to A. Glitch intensity goes to B. Create an add node. Okay, I got to finish up very quickly here. We're going to create an add node. To A. Effect 5, sorry. We're going to go effect 5's final multiply output. So that's actually going to go here. This one's going to go here. And I suppose
Dive into Mars and hope that my sanity covers the cost to remove the stain of my love.
I imagine this will delete. We could do this.
God will forgive me, but I whip myself, scorn.
The combined result then flow into the scanline multiply and the random rectangle multiply criterion of the base.
If you're gonna live without me, I wanna hear what you want. I remember December. I wanna hear what you have to say about me. Yeah. If you're gonna live without me, I wanna hear what you want. What the hell do you want?
I mean, I think that kind of looks good. The only thing I need to figure out is why the text is rendering strange. But I think, honestly, like I think that I don't know if I need to do much more, except for being able to maybe, you know, we could play with the intensity if we want to script some stuff around this. But I think this actually feels really nice. Edit, redo. I feel pretty good about this. Edit. Like altogether, that actually looks pretty nice. Yeah, I don't know. I think that looks pretty good. I'm pretty happy with that. Like subtle scan lines, subtle sort of like flickering in the background. It'd be nice if it was maybe a little bit, I don't know, less like straight. Distortion straight. Yeah, no, I like it. I think I feel pretty good about that. And then glitch intensity, we could just like play with this as like a transition. I'm happy. I feel good about that. Okay, we gotta go. I don't know if there's anyone here today. Yeah, it's a quiet day. Maybe I'm just streaming to myself. Oh well. Okay. Then F it. I'm logging off.